Okay, guys. Right now we are going to be talking about BODMAS. Yeah. Now this is not a topic in mathematics. This is just an approach to solving problems in mathematics, involving division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So what does BODMAS actually mean? BODMAS here means I'm going to give you the acronym meaning. B here stands for brackets. O stands for order. D stands for division. Okay. M stands for multiplication. That's an M. A stands for addition, and S stands for subtraction. Okay, so brackets, order, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Now in some other cases, although okay, let me take away this line. Some other times you can see this written as paired mass. Some books prefer to call it paired mass. Okay, and there are even some other way of putting this acronym. Now this is not, like I said, is not a mathematics like topic, as though it is just an approach. Okay, so paired mass, P here is for parentheses. Parentheses, of course, from English word, from study of English, you know that parentheses involves this. This is what we call brackets in mathematics, brackets. And then order, but E here is talking about exponents. E is for exponent. Now, what do we mean by exponent? Exponent is whenever a number is written in an index form, like this. Like, let's say 2 raised to the power of 2. Okay, 2 raised to the power of 2 is an exponent. Okay, yeah, because this 2 is an index, while this is the base. I think we'll talk about indices, so clarity will come from there. But just bear it in mind that when we say exponent simply means that a number is raised to a power, okay, of another number. Okay, then D is still maintain. All those other ones maintain their usual meaning. This is addition, and this is subtraction. Now, what is the importance of this? Why do we talk about BODMAS and paired mass, whatever name you choose to call it? The reason is that in mathematics, there are some times that we can have a mathematical operation, just like we discussed earlier. We can have a mathematical operation such that you are having addition, division, subtraction, and multiplication all combined together. Even the exponent, all combined together. So now the thing is, whether 2 raised to the power of 2, 2 raised to the power of 3, whatever it is, it could be 4 raised to the power of 5, they are all exponents, provided a number is raised to a power. Alright, so the thing is that in all this, in what order do we now solve problems like this? So that's it. Okay, so imagine that you had a problem like this. Imagine you have a problem like this. I need to take this off. Let's say you have 2 plus 10 divided by 5 times 1. Okay, then let's say minus 1. Imagine you have an expression like this, addition, division, multiplication, and subtraction. So question now begs, how do you now go about solving a problem like this? Now, actually in mathematics, to solve this, like I told you earlier, we start with the order is since we don't have bracket, we don't have order, right? We don't have the exponent. So we start with the division, then we proceed to multiplication, we do addition, and then we do subtraction. But mind you though, these two can be done interchangeably. Alright? We can do multiplication before division or division before multiplication. Yeah, some cases are like that. Then we can do addition before subtraction or subtraction before addition. Okay, just take note of that. But I'm going to follow this order from division to multiplication to addition to subtraction. And that is the only way you can get the correct answer in this expression. If you do otherwise, you get something wrong. Now, so how do we go? I said we'll start with the division, right? So that means this is going to be 2 plus 10 divided by 5 is what? 2. Right? So I have done the division. 2. Then I'll go to multiplication times 1. Then minus 1. So I'll do the multiplication now. This will become 2 plus 2 times 1 is what? 2. Right? 2. Okay. Then minus 1. So like I told you earlier, I can decide to do addition before subtraction, or I do subtraction before addition. It won't really make so much difference. So any difference at all. So 2 plus 2 here is what? 4 minus 1, which gives us what? 3. So the whole of this thing evaluates to 3. Okay, now let's say you want to do it the way you feel like doing it. You're going to get 2 plus 10, which will give you what? 12. You know, somebody will think you just start right away. 2 plus 10, you get 12. Then 12 divided by 5 times 1 minus 1. So let's say you're doing 12 divided by 5. 12 divided by 5 should give you 2.4. I hope I'm correct. 12 divided by 5 will give me 2.4, correct? Then times 1 minus 1. So 2.4 times 1 will now give me 2.4 minus 1. 2.4 minus 1 will now give me 1.4. So you see, this is the answer I'm getting here. Meanwhile, this is my correct answer. So you see, I have 3 against 1. So this is the correct answer. Okay, so that's what works with BODMAS. Now, in many cases in BODMAS, using the BODMAS approach, of course, which is also the best approach, I mean the only approach to use whenever you're doing anything that relates to multiple operations. We often like see the way this problem is. Now, to make this problem easier, mathematicians always put a bracket here to show you where you can where you should most likely start from, or they can just do this. It can be written this way. So if it's written this way, you start with the bracket, but you know what you have to do. Of course, like I told you earlier, division and multiplication can be done interchangeably. If I had decided to do 10 times 1 before 5 times 1 before the division, I'll still be good. Alright, I'll still be good. Now, provided this is in a bracket, we can start with the bracket. Now, let's do something that involves an order. So, let's say I have 2 raised to the power of 3 plus 16 divided by 8. Now, see, I'm putting this in a bracket. Times 4 times 4. Let's just have this. Okay, this is what we have now. 2 raised to the power of 3 plus 16 divided by 8, then multiplied by 4. According to the order, we'll first check out the bracket. So in the bracket we have 16 divided by 8. So 16 divided by 8 gives us 8. Alright, when you share 16 things among 8 people, you get 8. Then we have the multiplication. So, well, in this case, whichever way I want to throw, I'll still get my answer. So 2 raised to the power of 3 now is going to give me 8, because that's the exponent. I have to do it after the bracket where I had division. I had to finish with the bracket. Nope. What did I just say? 16 divided by 8 is 2. Is 2. I'm sorry. It's 2 here. Yeah. So after I'm done with this 16 divided by 8, which I get 2. I get 2 raised to the power of 3 plus 2 now times 4. You get that, right? Now with this, now I'm going to have 8 plus 2 raised to the power of 3 is 8. That's 2 raised to the power of 3 means 2 raised to the power of 3 means 2 times 2 times 2. It does not mean 2 times 3. Okay, so that's why I have 8. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, now I have 8 plus 2 times 4, which is also what? 8. So 8 plus 8 gives me what? 16. Alright, so this is the answer. Now if I do this any otherwise, I may not be arriving at this answer. You grab. So that's it. That's it about this whole problem. Yeah, so that's it about BODMAS basically.